Lots have been made of this particular, recent interview with a celebrity, offspring to put it kindly. That is, of course, Brooklyn Beckham. Now, Brooklyn Beckham is hard to believe, because for all of us that were part of the entertainment world way back when, I so remember that, the birth of him and, of course, the first pictures in the glossy magazines. It really makes you feel old when you see him as a young man now out there promoting his own brand or whatever and doing the very best for himself. Whether people agree or not, he's trying his best and he's trying to make his way in the world. And let's be honest, when we're all in our 20s, did we all get it right? No. So I think just cut them a little bit of slack. Now, here's where it gets really interesting because, he's been talking about, this sort of friendship and relationship and stuff like that he has, not only with, of course, the king and the royal family, but of course, what his mum, how she was sort of an integral part at the early part of the Spice Girls, performing in front of Her Majesty the Queen at the Royal Variety Show, stuff like that. And a lot of people were sort of saying, it's interesting, isn't it? Because obviously now David Beckham is this big ambassador for His Majesty the King's latest charitable events, and they get on apparently bonding over the fact that they both like honey and both are beekeepers on the side. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's not a bad hobby. That they're brave, don't you? I wouldn't dare go in a beehive. No, not even a Dusty Springfield one, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's just a great hobby, and it must taste delicious, I think, if you're making your own honey. Let me know if you've ever done it. Love to know, in fact. But now behind the scenes, the true story is really this. A lot of people were saying that the fight was regarding Victoria and her fashion empire. And the background to that, as I mentioned before, was truly this, that actually Meghan wanted the choice cuts of the outfits first before they went to Catherine, the Princess of Wales. And of course, Victoria Beckham's empire was certainly never going to do that. That is a queen in waiting, of course, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and she at that point was simply a duchess, and it doesn't really work with royal protocol. Hence the reason that Meghan got really uppity and decided to snub her, and then of course create this nonsensical thing about how media were being leaked with stories about them. You get the picture. Now, moving forward, where it gets really interesting is that apparently the reason why, they can't really make amends or get on, according to that source, that Brooklyn was quite, revealing, shall we say, behind the scenes, is the fact that David and Victoria cannot get over the way that Harry treated the late Queen. And not only that, continues to treat his father, His Majesty the King. You see, they're very big on family, very close to their own families. So you can understand that that was a big problem for them. And not only that, apparently they're very much willing to sort of, make amends and kiss and make up and all that sort of stuff. Let bygones be bygones and move forward. But there is one stipulation. They're not interested in having that relationship rekindled back with the actress known as Meghan Markle. They're quite happy to welcome Harry back into the fold. But apparently regarding her, it's 100% no, can't be doing with it, don't need the drama, all of that sort of stuff. Now, surely this must be a repetitious record that Harry hears on so many different occasions. But why does he take no notice? Or does he feel totally trapped? Or is he simply just madly in love? Either way, the fact that all of these friends keep absconding and saying, it's not you, we don't mind you, we're not just keen on your wife. Now, naturally, he has to stand up and stand by his wife. But how many more times would you have to do this? Neil Shaw in the very heart of London.